Holiday season brings a real-life Candyland. So many sweets everywhere we turn, and now it is time to reset for the new year. And we are talking to Jane Jones. She is author of the No Sugar Baker Cookbook of Healthy Living and No Regrets. And Jane, this journey all started for you with a really serious health scare.
Yeah, a very serious health scare, and one I still deal with every single day. So ended up in the emergency room. I'm embarrassed to tell you, they said my blood pressure was 289 over 189. They diagnosed me as severely diabetic, and no one ever mentioned the D word to me before. I used to love this kitchen. Get a load of this. 6 months later after diagnosis, insulin-free, diabetic medicine-free, 60 pounds lighter. The vision I lost for 3 weeks was back to 2020. And here's the fun part, baking completely sugar-free.
Wow. I mean, a complete transformation that you made. And we do think we have to put sugar in everything. Sugar kind of sneaks its way into so many things that we eat. So tell us, Jane, where's one place that we can start in trying to limit the sugar that we
well, you know what I was surprised by was milk. So milk naturally has a lot of sugar in it. So I use unsweetened almond milk. In all my recipes, you can't tell the difference. And also, I drink half my body weight in ounces of water every single day. And I think that really does a body good.
Yes.
So here's what we're making today. It's one of my all-time new favorite recipes ever. It's the No Sugar Baker Peanut Butter Chocolate Chip Bacon Cookie.
What? Sounds amazing.
You heard me right. So it's a marriage of peanut butter, chocolate chips, and bacon all put together in a cookie. It is super easy. Everyone's going to love it. And you know what? It doesn't really add extra pounds to your thighs, so to speak, and it tastes great. So what you're going to do, you don't need the big old mixer for this one. It's 5 sticks of butter. That's another trick too. I used to use margarine all the time. Margarine's full of sugar. So butter's best for you. Peanut butter, I now use all natural peanut butter. No sugar added, not the popular brand. And then 1 egg, so you add a little protein. And then, by the luck of God, I found a product called Swerve at the grocery store, which is an all-natural root vegetable sweetener. So it's a half a cup of that. And you know what? You can use whatever sweetener you choose to use. This one doesn't raise my glucose level at all. And here's the best part. It actually tastes good, too.
Yes.
And then a half a cup of their brown Swerve. Go ahead and mix it together. Now you're going to add in 1 tablespoon of that unsweetened almond milk, okay? That's going to give that dough just a little bit extra punch to it. Flour was another thing I had to learn about. I now use 1 1/4 cup of a high-protein flour. All-purpose flour generally is a carbohydrate, which translates into a sugar later after, and you can't really freeze it very well. Then here comes the fun part. I never knew sugar-free dark chocolate chips existed. Again, we could do a taste test. You would never know the difference. So you go ahead and add the chocolate chips. This is the dough you're going to get. Just like a peanut butter that you're going to take, and you're going to press it down with a fork, right? Press it down with a fork. Now, here comes the fun part, friends. You're going to add a little bit of salt. This was my husband's trick. Add a little bit of salt to every cookie. Just watch it dance. So then you're going to top it with pre-cooked bacon. And I'm not kidding you. When you add that to it, it brings sweet and salty right to the cookie. You bake it at 350 for about 10 minutes. This is the end result. Again, it is a perfect marriage of healthy meets peanut butter, chocolate chips, and a bacon cookie that everybody, make them for your neighbors. Don't tell them they're sugar-free. They'll never know.
Yes, that's the big thing, is when you make a big deal out of it, then you're telling on yourself.
Right.
And you can fool a lot of people. Those look amazing. Jane, any other tips that you want to share? Because willpower can be tough. I mean, we do tend to crave sweets. Sugar can be addictive. So
I think what I had to really learn that for the first 6 months is I had to realize to start reading ingredients on labels, right? Yes. I had to know what was going into my body. I had to know that sugar has like 25 different ways it can be labeled on an ingredient, so I had to know what to look for. I used to think that grapes, bananas, apples were the best choice for me. In fact, that was actually making me sick because fruit has natural sugar in it, and that's probably one of the reasons why I lost that eyesight for 3 weeks. So here's my other biggest tip of the day. It's an easy one. If I can do it, I have absolutely no doubt you can do it too. So go ahead, give it a try. I have no choice in the matter anymore. The second I have natural sugar, the very first thing to go is my eyesight. And let me tell you, nothing scares the bejesus out of you more than having that eyesight go blurry and then starting to think that the eyesight's going to go again. Your health is too important not to do this for yourself and for your family.
Very true. Jane, we wish you a happy new year. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Happy 2022. How great.
Yes.